Hi everyone, welcome back to the Hawk at Home, and today we are going to start our series on the basics of sourdough. So what I wanted to start with today was actually talking about why I suggest baking your sourdough in a Dutch oven. So here I have 2 loaves of sourdough, one that I baked in my Dutch oven, which is right here. I have the Lodge Dutch oven. And then the other one I baked on a pizza stone. So I'm gonna show you the differences between the two and why I suggest doing your baking of your sourdough in a Dutch oven. And so this loaf here, as you can see, it has a nice brown crust, but it does have some give to it. It has what's called an ear. So when you see sourdough have a rise in the middle there, that's called the ear of the sourdough. And so you want it to have a nice big opening. That's gonna give you a good rise, a good crust, all of that. Now this loaf that I baked on the pizza stone, as you can see, has a very dark, dense top. It's very hard, I will say that. And it did not open as wide. Part of the reason for that is because the Dutch oven actually traps the steam, which causes the sourdough to be really happy and to rise really well. So next, what I wanna do is I actually wanna cut into both loaves with you guys and see the comparison of the inside of the loaves as well. So let's go ahead and cut into. It has a really nice crumb, a really good rise. Look at that. It is just a very beautiful, beautiful loaf. So I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with how it looks, how it rose, all of that is just a very great look for within the Dutch oven. Now next we're gonna try cutting the one that I did on the pizza stone. So it is more difficult to cut. And I did have to bake it for much longer. I had to bake it for an extra 15 minutes. And see, it is, it is much denser. So I want you to see that. It's almost a little bit doughy inside. So it didn't get the same even crust or crumb to it. Yeah, this looks very doughy compared to the other one. I want you to look at that. See how when I push on it, like you can see all these fingerprints in it, versus when you push on this one, it comes back. See, it just has a really good rise. All right, so I cut off actually slices from each of these loaves. This is from the one from the pizza stone, and this is from the one that I cooked in my Dutch oven. As you can see, it has the beautiful air pockets, which is what we're looking for in our sourdough loaf. This one does not. The dough, it's much gummier. You can tell it could have used even more bake time even after 50 minutes, but it was burning. And yeah, it was time to bring it out. And so I did that, and it just did not perform in the way that I was hoping versus this one. It's just beautiful. It's absolutely done. It's fully cooked, and it is just the way to go. It is the way to bake sourdough. And so from this, I would say that getting a Dutch oven would be an essential for making sourdough, in my opinion. If you want to make it this way, I'm sure that there are better ways that you can do it other than a pizza stone, but from what I've seen, I love the rise that I get from my Dutch oven. And my Dutch oven, the Lodge one, I paid $40 for. So I believe they're around $40 or $50, which is a great way to start. There are very expensive things that in containers you can bake your sourdough in, cast iron ones. And honestly, I don't see the reason in paying that much money for one. I bake sourdough all of the time. I have for 3 years, and I still have always used my Lodge cast iron Dutch oven that I bought from Walmart. So that's what I've always used. So now, lastly, I just wanna show you a comparison side by side. So this is the one from the pizza stone, and this is the other one from my Dutch oven. And you can see it is a very different shape. This is much more of the classic sourdough shape. The dough is just, it is more baked through. This one, it probably could have used even more time, but the top was already so burned that I didn't want to add any more time to it. So with that, I would say a large cast iron Dutch oven is definitely on my list of essentials for starting your sourdough journey. And on my next video, I'm going to show you guys all of the essentials that I used when I started my sourdough journey 3 years ago. So that way you can start your own. And thanks so much for coming and watching, and please subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you guys next time.